My name's Anthony Caldera. I play quarterback and corner. I started playing when I was in Pee Wee around 3rd grade, and I've played ever since. When I was growing up, I watched Jeff Hill play, Wes Tonkery, Mark Gray, Chris Inurado, a lot of players. Last year against University, we went back and forth the whole game, and we pulled it out in the end. It's a small community, and everybody comes together on Friday nights to support the football team. Growing up, I came to watch the games. I always wanted to be out here, and now it's finally nice to be out here. Thank you to my family for always being there for me throughout the years, and thank you.
My name is Cole Stein. I play running back and defensive back. I played ever since I was little, flag football all the way up. I like to watch Jeff Hill as a quarterback. He showed a lot of leadership. Probably whenever we played University, pulled it out right at the end, that last catch he dropped. It was a pretty big win for us. I mean, it means a lot because everyone just comes together and just forms like a big unity here at the football field. So it means a lot to get the wins for the fans and everything. Strengths. I mean, we're really not that bad at anything. I think we're basically good in about everything. So I don't think we have any flaws, or I think we're pretty strong. So we can make a good run this year. Shout out to Justin Richter for holding it down.
Dalton Kittle, guard and defensive end. Well, I really started playing when I was in 7th grade in middle school, and I've just played ever since. Well, I'd have to say two of the highest people I've looked up to are Austin Drake and Garrett Stanley, just because I was really close to them, just playing with them, and they've showed me it takes heart and will to get where you want to be. I'd have to say the University game, because it really tested our wills and hard work. You know, we just had to keep after it, and we finally pulled it off. Well, everyone in the community comes to it. You know, it's a big deal here, and you know, you put all your hard work and dedication into it. You spend hours upon hours down here, and you just love it. Shout out to my family just for supporting me and being there for me.
I'm Greg Smith, and I play fullback and linebacker. I started ever since I was in flag football, and I've played ever since. Jeremy Gum, I liked how he played, and I always wanted to play like he did. Probably University game. It was just a battle clear to the end, and be able to pull it out was big. It just means a lot to me how much the community cares about Bridgeport football, and I just love being a part of it. Just my family and friends, and for supporting me in everything I do.
I'm Ryan Sprouse. I play tight end and defensive end. Well, I started playing at a very young age, around flag football, and I played up to my 6th grade year, and then I took a little break from the game, and this is my first year back. Well, you know, I just began to come to lifting with my friends, and I enjoyed the camaraderie and the acceptance by the coaches, and you know, I just kind of fell in love with it. When I was younger, a group with Tim Lindsay and the Lindsay boys and C.R. Rohrball came through, and I really looked up to them at a young age. Of mine, I've been spent in the bleachers, you know, watching, so just really coming down every Friday night, you know, packed crowd, you know, especially the big games. They were a lot of fun, and you know, watching my friends and just rooting for them. It's a small community, very tight knit, and you know, they just support our program. You know, we've had a lot of success over the years, and you know, this is a good group of kids that you know help the community out, and you know, they just return the favor by coming every Friday night and supporting us. I'll give a shout out to my brother. He's gonna be a freshman at Alderson Broaddus University, and he'll be playing basketball, so I just want to wish him the best of luck.
Tyler Morgan, left tackle, middle linebacker. I started playing when I was 8 years old in Clarksburg. Sophomore year, I looked up to Garrett Stanley. He helped me a lot through my position. Probably with me and Zach Bowles, Hank took the guy in Riverside last year, double team. I think it's the tradition. The tradition is just great here.
My name's Zach Bowles. I play offensive tackle for the Indians. I didn't start football till middle school, 7th grade. We just played since then. Really, I wasn't involved with it until middle school, but coming up through the years, you know, I had some good people like Garrett Stanley, Austin Drake on the line ahead of me who taught me how to play, and they were really good inspiration for me. I don't know if it's one moment in general. My favorite thing I always remember is the university game last year. We faced a little adversity, but we all pushed through it and we all played really hard. I think that was our best game last year as a team. It's one of my favorite. This program is, I think, one of the best around. It's full of tradition and great people, great coaching staff, and the whole community supports you, and it's hard to fail with that.
Hey, Mom.
My coaches for coaching me through everything and helping me. Wasn't born the best athlete, but they've helped me through football and got me in a good position.
Alex Thorne, tailback and cornerback. I've been playing ever since I was old enough to play flag football and played ever since then. Probably last year when I got my first start against East Fairmont at running back. Yeah, because ever since I was born, Friday nights it's always been packed here, and you think Bridgeport and the first thing you think is football. Because it's just everyone, the community just loves football, and all the players, they all just come together as a family during the season goes on, so just the thing the community does around here. Yeah, my family, my friends, mostly Justin Richter and Gordon Thorne.
Hunter Rehnquist, I play center and defensive end. I started playing football when I was in flag football and just started first years at Pee Wee football. Well, I learned a lot from Elliott Sutton when I started as a freshman here, watching him play for 2 years, and Garrett Stanley, defensive end. Most memorable games probably Kaiser. Yeah, we played him twice and lost. family's always played football. My dad, uncle, both uncles, and I just love the adrenaline rush from the crowd. My dad is Alan Rehnquist. He played defensive end and I think tight end, and my uncle is Rick Rehnquist, and I think he did the same thing too.
I'm Logan Darty and I play tight end, defensive end. I played 1 year in midgets and then I kind of broke off after that, and this is my first year coming back. In Bridgeport, back in middle school, I looked up to Tanner Moore and Wes Tonkery. This being my first year, I've got a lot of memories to create. The Bridgeport RCB game at RCB a couple years back was just intense. A lot of hype from not only the stands, but everyone else. I think the community supports the Indians because we're successful. I'll have to give a shout out to my parents, of course, and my girlfriend for supporting me through all this.
I'm Stephen Gage. I play up back and linebacker. I've been playing ever since I've been little, 5, 6 years old, playing flag football, and I've just moved up to here I am now. I grew up watching Jeff Hill and his class, and then, both the Sutton boys and the Eckards. I like how they play, so. I can remember back in, I think 2009 when I didn't play that year, but I was watching down in South Charleston that game. I went and saw that game, and it was a great game. They ended up losing the game, but just to see them fall, it was just like, I don't know, kind of stuck in me just to keep fighting, for the rest of the season. Everything, from all my friends, the coaches, and the rest of the community. It's just, there's a special connection, with all the players and coaches and everything, and just what it means to the rest of the community. It's just a great thing. My family, friends, always supporting me. I appreciate that.
My name is Justin Richter. I play tight end, defensive end, and I will be punting. I started when I was around 9, 10, and I've just been continuing playing ever since then. I enjoyed watching Connor Warmbreath.
Okay.
I looked up to him when he played, and just the way he played was phenomenal. Probably the most memorable game I've ever been a part of was my sophomore year, Wheeling Park here. And watching Connor kick that last second field goal to win the game was just awesome. Being part of this team is a big deal. Ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to play football for Bridgeport High School, and it's just been a tradition ever since then. My hopes for this season is to go as far as we possibly can and in December. Shout out to my parents just for keeping me straight ever since I was little, and coaches for keeping us working hard.
My name is Trent Connor. I play quarterback and strong safety. Yeah, I played Pop Warner and flag football, and then I quit and didn't play middle school, and then I started playing last year as a junior, and I've been playing ever since. Well, my dad played the same positions I did, and he played quarterback and led his team to a couple playoff appearances, and all my uncles played, so I pretty much grew up around football.
I like watching Jeff Hill play at quarterback, and Brett Hathaway taught me a lot at strong safety last year. The university game last year, where pretty much everyone came together and pulled out the win. It got pretty wild on the sidelines. The community just comes together on Friday nights, and it's like a big family, all for one goal: get the championship. Shout out to my family and Gordon Thorne.
Mika Rome, tight end, defensive end. Started off my freshman year and just started playing from there. I skipped last year though. It's hard to say because I really didn't grow up around here. Moved here around my freshman year, so I really didn't experience anything like that as growing up as a kid. So. I gotta say I like watching South Carolina. My sophomore year against Elkins, had some couple good plays there. Well, it's a really successful program. I think everyone in the community just supports it, supports the boys and everything like that. I think this program is one of the best around here, and I think without all the support, it'd be hard to win any games.
Anthony Bonamico, tailback free safety, and I'm around the game of football ever since I can remember. I've really looked up to B.R. Hathaway and those guys whenever they're playing. They played with so much passion and enthusiasm, and it really made you feel like they were a part of Bridgeport football, and what makes me feel like I should be a part of Bridgeport football. I think Bridgeport football is important to the whole community because you can just tell how many people come out and support the games and how many people congratulate you after the games, and really just a sense of community around the town. I think it just helps the team in every way. I think that the coaches really have pushed the players into doing the right things and staying focused week in and week out. I just think that we're determined to get to Wheeling this winter and hopefully have a better end of the season than we did last year. I'd like to give a shout out to the coaches and my teammates. All the individual accolades that I receive wouldn't be possible without them. It's a team sport in every aspect, and I just want to give a shout out to them for all their hard work.
Started in 7th grade, midget football league, and then I just didn't play my 8th grade year, and then started back up my freshman year, and played until my junior year, and then I got hurt, and then came back this year. Yeah, of course Connor Cornbreath definitely stands out when Iowa and everything. Got the kick with him my sophomore year. Yeah, it's probably the most memorable one. Probably the Fairmont senior game when they were #1 in the state, and we just came out and crushed them, and got to kick a field goal that game too. And that was pretty memorable. Well, I was pretty confident coming this season, senior season and everything. I thought we were pretty fast team, pretty talented, but no one really expected us to do this well, I don't think. We had 2 hard weeks in a row, Fairmont Senior and Kaiser, and we did really really well in both, so hopefully keep rolling. Well, I just feel like we've been so successful, which the whole program's been successful year in, year out, and just hoping to continue that success. Shout out to my parents getting me here.